Hi. Is it working? Can you guys see? Is it working? Can you guys see? I think it's working. I think it's working. Cool. Well, so this weekend is a long holiday weekend in Korea, so I figured why not just try to do a little live streaming and see what that's all about. This is my first time doing it, so I'm still learning how to do it. I think if I mute that, it'll be better. So yeah, if you're joining me, thank you so much. It's really awesome. So we can just chat a little bit. I don't know what time it is where you are. It's currently 10 p.m. Korea time on Saturday evening. Here's my camera. So yeah, just hanging out. Oh, hi. Good. Glad to hear it. This is my, so weird to see that this is working. So, yeah, how's everything in Japan? I liked your last video. It's really cool. Quality of this seems to be really low. Hold on one second. Are we back? Hold on one second. Oh, sorry. I'm having some technical issues here. Alright, I think we're good now. Alright, so yeah, so this weekend is called Chuseok, so it's a 5-day weekend. So just kind of hanging out for a few days. A lot of things are closed. So just thought I'd spend Saturday evening at home. Oh, that's awesome. How long will it be until you get that out? You don't upload what, once every week or two? Does it seem like... And how's the weather in Japan? It's starting to get pretty cold in Seoul, at least. It seems like summer's long gone. Fall definitely arrived. Unfortunately, could kind of like the warm weather. Cool. Yeah, like I said, I just kind of wanted to test this all out. I want to do more live streaming and kind of go out and do live tours of Seoul and different things like that, but I just figure I need to have a little time to check out the software and the programming and figure all that stuff out. So it's kind of what I'm doing now, and then eventually later I will kind of add it more to the schedule. So maybe I'm thinking on the weekends would be best, and especially during springtime and summer, I can kind of go out and things that are interesting that really aren't very interesting to make a video out of would be cool maybe for a live stream, but it also depends. Kind of hard with the timing since living in Korea, a lot of people aren't in Korea. So we'll have to see. I know there's some festivals coming up in the fall, which I'm kind of excited about, so I might plan on live streaming there. Have you done it? Like, this is really weird to me to sit here. This is my first time ever to sit here and just talk to a computer. So, yeah, it's really strange. It's only been like 2 minutes, but it's very weird. Obviously, I'm kind of new to YouTube, so I don't have very many subscribers to come in and join and do all that stuff. So, definitely appreciate you taking the time out to check it out. It's very cool. Oops. It's awesome you have more English teaching videos. I know when I came over to Korea back in 2009, like YouTube wasn't really much of a thing, so I had to do a lot of work just trying to find people on Facebook and trying to contact them, try to get information. So now that people can get on YouTube, it's so much more easier. So yeah, definitely great that you get the information out there and kind of share your firsthand experiences. It's really important for people. So I don't know, how is the teaching English industry in Japan? From what I heard, it was kind of dying down. In Korea, it seems like it's kind of on a downward slope as well. A lot of people are moving over to China. That seems to be where all the good jobs are and kind of where the future of ESL or English teaching is kind of leading people to. Still kind of the wild, wild west of living. I'm not sure I want to make the trip over to China just yet. Maybe in the future. It'd be kind of cool. But as of right now, I'm going to stick around Korea a little bit longer. Yeah, it's kind of the same problem of what happened in Korea. People realize they can make a lot of money by doing it, and then it's kind of the bubble burst. Too much competition, and rates started going down, and then plus just I think English in general just isn't as important. It seems like they're studying a lot more Chinese and other languages as well. So most people have a general grasp of English. So there's just not as much demand. Plus, with the birth rate going down and everything, people can't really come in to teach elementary school and stuff because there's just not as many kids. It's even affecting all the rest of the like high schools and colleges because there's just not enough students anymore. There's just not as many as there were a few years ago. The birth rate going down. No problem. Hey, thanks for stopping in. It's really cool. I wasn't really expecting anybody to come in since it's my first time, so yeah, definitely appreciate it. So hope all is well out in Japan, and yeah, I'll be sure to check your next video, man. Take it easy. Enjoy your Saturday night. Yeah. So if anybody else is out there, you have any questions about Korea or anything, feel free to let me know. Like I said, this is kind of all new to me, so I wasn't really sure what I was going to come into and discuss, so it's a little strange. I feel like I should have a lot more to say at this point, but I don't. Yeah, so this weekend is Chuseok, which is one of the big holidays in Korea. There's really two big holidays. So this is kind of what they call the Korean Thanksgiving. And during this holiday, a lot of people go to their hometown. So Seoul, where I am, tends to be a little bit dead, which is cool, but there's not a whole lot to do during that time. So kind of for the next few days, a lot of things will be closed or just won't be open or limited hours, and people will go to their hometowns. That's where their families live, so the traffic is really bad everywhere except inside of Seoul. So it's kind of a good time to relax and figure this streaming stuff out for a bit. So, like I said, during this holiday, a lot of people go to their hometown and they cook big meals. They call it the Korean Thanksgiving. They cook big meals and bow to their dead ancestors and wear traditional Korean clothing and things of that nature. So, as a foreigner, it's just a good time to chill, do nothing. If you're living in Seoul, it is a good time to kind of get out there and maybe see some things that you don't normally get to see because they're so crowded, because so many people are not in, aren't in Seoul. So it's a good chance to go check things out. And yeah, and so which is cool because this weekend is a long holiday, and then the following week we have another national holiday. And the week after that we have another national holiday. So this weekend I'm planning on hopefully showing you guys some more things about Korea, filming a few new things. So I have a few videos coming up that I haven't uploaded yet, so we'll get to those soon. Just uploaded a new one this morning. If you haven't checked it out, you should definitely go. I went to, let me show you a little bit of it.
Alright, so we're gonna go check out this smoked pork place.
So this is the video that I posted this morning. If you haven't checked out, it's kind of cool. It's a really good barbecue place that I went to. Not in Seoul. It's outside of Seoul, about 3 hours. If you haven't checked this video, go ahead and click the link. I'm sure it's somewhere. Yeah, this stuff is really, really good. I really love barbecue, so there's a good chance. Along with this, it's called bibimbap.
We're gonna eat the 산채 bibimbap with kimchi and some grilled pork.
Yeah, so it had a lot of different side dishes and things like that. So I really enjoyed filming that. It was really fun. It was actually kind of a two-part.
Alright, so we're
I'm gonna stop that. If you want to watch it, go ahead and just click somewhere on my channel and go to that. But it was kind of a two-part video because we went to a nice mountain and checked that out, and kind of did a little bit of hiking, going to a nice Buddhist temple, and then did that for a lunch. But I couldn't really fit it all into one video, so I made it to two separate videos. So you should check both of them out. They're both pretty short, about 4 or 5 minutes long. And of course, if there's anything else you guys want to see about living in Korea or life in Korea, just send me a message, let me know. Or hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, any of those things. Everything's all at Tastes Seoul Good, so it's really easy to remember. Yeah, where's everybody from? Why don't you tell me in the comments? Let me know where you're watching from. Oops. If you want to follow on Instagram or Twitter or anything, Facebook, go ahead and click. Let's see. It tastes so good. Yeah, hold on, I think I have a special guest, somebody who wants to meet you guys. So this is my co-editor. He's usually with me he's usually on my lap as we're editing videos. I put him in the other room for this, but he's scratching at the door, so say hi. Isn't he cute? This is JK. He's always cold, so he has to wear some clothing. Yeah, you can't really see, but he's always on my lap. So every time I'm in this extra bedroom, kind of my office slash studio slash closet, he's always here, always on my lap. So he's always used to it. So he's the co-anchor, I guess you could say. Um, yeah, so it's the end of September in Korea, which means that fall will be here soon. The leaves will be changing colors soon. Probably in the next 3 or 4 weeks, we'll start seeing the beginning of that, which is really cool. It's a great time in Korea. Everything's really pretty. So I'll definitely be heading out and trying to get as much footage as possible of the leaves changing colors and all of that stuff, because it'll be a really nice time. And we'll try to show you some different places outside of Seoul as well, some of the countryside. So expect that in a month or a month and a half, something like that. And then after that it'll be winter, which I don't know how that's going to work out, because winters in Korea are long, they're cold, they're snowy. They're not too snowy, but there's some snow. They're just pretty much miserable. I hate winters in Korea. They're so long and so cold. Seems like every year is colder than the year before. And summer seems to be hotter every year as well, which is kind of crazy. So it's like just two extremes, super hot and super cold. Then we have these nice little short springs and short short autumns, which are cool. But it seems like before we know it, it'll be winter, and it's gonna be really difficult to go out and film. So I'm gonna try incorporating a lot more things inside and in places. So kind of upgrading equipment and microphones and things like that, and saving some ideas. So we can do more of that soon. And definitely going to be incorporating a lot more live streaming the into the schedule. So I'm going to be trying to do at least 2 videos a week on this channel, as well as one live stream. So I'll try to figure out a time that's good for viewers. If you guys want to check out, I'd love for you to come join, chit chat, hang out. But I don't know what time is good for you guys, as well as what time is good for me. So weekends are probably most beneficial or best for me, just because I work during the rest of the week. I'm sure you guys do, but we might be in different time zones and opposite sides of the world. So yeah, I think with that, this weekend, since like I said, it's a 5-day weekend, going out, we've got some good ideas. Gonna go hit up another just gonna let you know what's coming up video wise without giving too much away. So gonna go to an interesting museum, which should be a lot of fun. Got a few more taste tests. So recently we did a few interesting foods, like the Cheetos donut. If you haven't seen that, that was really interesting. As well as, let's see, the spicy ramen challenge, things like that. So I try to find interesting and unique things to taste test. So I got a few of those coming up. Those will probably be uploaded next week sometime. I try to hit up another market. It seems like people really like to see different markets and night markets and stuff that happen in Korea. So expect for those to come up eventually. Some of them are filmed, just waiting to be edited. I've got to queue my list of things to edit and upload. So yeah, as always, if you have any requests, go ahead and let me know down on any of the videos, or email me, message me, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. Like I said, everything is at Tastes Seoul Good, so it's really easy to remember. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just keep producing content that I hope you guys like, and I thank you for watching. And I think with that, this is our first live stream, and I don't have a whole lot to say. Oh, hi, Joan. Oh, thank you. I like watching your videos as well. Nice to see you. I watched one the other day. I know you're in the Philippines, I think. So thank you for stopping by. It's my first ever live stream. So it's cool that you stopped in. So I wanted to. I wanted to show you guys this picture. So this is from the latest video that I just posted the other day. But I captured this picture that I thought was just so good. So it was this special Korean pork. I don't know, it was with onions and seasoned. It was really, really good. So it's kind of a unique Korean food, I think. Oh, I'm sorry I missed that, Joan. I didn't see that. I think I was busy yesterday. Oh, it was Friday, so I was working. But if you have the replay, I'll definitely be checking it out. It's kind of busy these past few days, so I haven't really been on YouTube very much. But yeah, we'll definitely check it out. See what you're up to. How did it go? How was your first live stream? I know so far for me, it's interesting. It's kind of scary. It's a little nervous. Kind of strange talking to a webcam. Hmm. And with that, like I said, I think next few days will just be a lot of filming and editing, and the next few weeks should hopefully have some interesting content. And then hopefully we'll be going outside of Seoul more, so that way you can see other things in Korea. So it's definitely one thing that I like to do on this channel is show parts of Korea that aren't just Seoul. Of course, I live in Seoul. I love Seoul. It's a great place, but kind of want to try to get out of it as much as possible and just show different things and different festivals and things like that. So the last few videos rather, I posted haven't really been about Seoul. They've been outside and been going on a lot of day trips and seeing as much as possible and things that are new and exciting. So hopefully, I'm going to be able to do that a lot more in the future as well. Just kind of as the weather permits and time permits, because it does take a lot to get up early on Saturday and go on a bus for 4 or 5 hours and explore and film and come back. But it's a really good time, and I think it's a good chance if you're ever planning a trip to Korea to be able to see things that just are not the same thing. I'm trying to not do as much of the common Korean things that everybody else does, which is nothing wrong with that, of course. It's great that there's a lot of common things, but I'm just trying to do something that is a little not, I guess, mainstream. Nothing too crazy, but just things that aren't the same 5 things that every YouTuber in Korea makes. So I'm sure at some point I'll be guilty of doing those because they are good ideas, but for right now, just trying to focus on things that are maybe a little more interesting. So things like the Cheetos donut and the avocado frappuccino and things like that. So hopefully also this weekend I'll be able to take my dogs out to somewhere cool and make a video out of that. It should be entertaining because I do have the cutest dogs ever. All right, well, I think we've been live streaming for almost 30 minutes, and I think for our first time, it's kind of good practice. So I've learned a lot. I think all of you guys who have come and joined me and heard me ramble on for the past 27 minutes. So I'm going to be doing this a lot more. So I'd love for you to check it out if you get a chance. And again, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And Joan, I'll be looking for your new video as well. So yeah, I'll be catching up on my YouTube. I've been kind of slacking on watching videos. Just been busy working and creating videos. So I'll get back to that as soon as possible. I think I'm going to end it here. Probably back soon with another live stream with a little more details. But if you're on Facebook, I'll be sure to update that more often to let you know beforehand and find a good time. So yeah, again, thank you so much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. So have a good night or have a good day or whatever it is, and I'll see you guys later.